It's the Dino Wells Show. She's an internet sensation. She went over to Jerusalem to pursue her dreams. This is the one and only Princess Shaw.
What's up, darling? Thank you for having me on your show, your podcast. Thank you for wanting to talk to me. I'm always humbled by anybody want to talk to me and think I'm important enough to talk to. You rock freaking talk.
I was blown away by your documentary and how it was put together, your whole drive, your whole motivation, your will to wanting to be a outstanding singer, which you are an outstanding singer. So the documentary was off the chain. I really enjoyed it, and I know hundreds of other people enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
I bet it was an awesome experience, huh?
Baby, was it, honey? No, ma'am, Jesus, I'm telling you, sir, I feel like I'm blessed, even though, I feel like I have it, if it stops tomorrow, I did that shit. You know what I mean? I've been places that people I know that have been doing this for years and haven't reached the level I've been to. So it's all been a blessing. But, I'm sort of getting, sort of used to it. It's still weird when people scream my name or something like that, or sort of crying when they see me. It's like, okay, what's going on here? But it's been such a blessing, and I've been taking it all humbly. You know, I'm very humbled by it all, and I just love it.
You don't have a
so it's been rock star, baby.
You don't have a
hell no. I am trying. Let me tell you something about this, sir. I have had people. Let me tell you, people come into my life and they talk a lot of talk, and I listen to people. I don't really take people's words, and I have to do action. And I have people approaching me, but it's not right in my soul. You know what I mean?
Right. You think
people say a lot of stuff, but they're
trying to get with you for trying to get your booty or whatever. You think that's what it is?
No, I don't think that. I think it's people, they see you climbing a little bit. They may see a little climb. They say they can get aboard. And they can move. You know, you can help them move. Just people don't realize that shit slows down. Just because you don't see it moving doesn't mean it's not moving behind the scenes. Because shit is moving for me behind the scenes. You just don't see it up front, you know?
Right.
So I don't really worry about the getting booty and all that because I'm not with all that. I'll tell you real quick. This is sir. You know, women, we have to worry about that too. When we in this business, you have to worry about that because I get a lot of it when I go to meet dudes. They think, I say, listen here, sweetheart, all about my talent. If it's not about talent, we're not talking. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to have a boyfriend anyway. If I didn't have a boyfriend, I wouldn't play that game. You know what I'm saying? It's just people, a lot of bullshit. Right. You know, it's a lot of sharks out there.
Right.
And my wound is gushing. People don't want to work. See, I don't mind I want somebody that doesn't have a lot of, you don't have to have a lot of money. Don't try that fucking drive. And I know you dedicated to me. I'm dedicated to you. We both don't work for each other. A lot of people want you to do all the work yourself, and they don't want to really work until you get where you need to go. Then they want to try to come aboard. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of bullshit. Yeah. It's highly annoying for me. It just annoys the shit out of me.
Well, I know that I see greatness in your voice. That one song, like I told you, that was at the end. I love the song. You did it a couple times in the documentary. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, that song they're gonna put you on the map. You know what I'm saying? Things. Have you thought acting and all that stuff? I know I asked you that on your.
No, lo. And I know the Hebrew that means no, lo. Okay. People think I keep telling them, listen, honey, what you saw was me being me. I don't know how to act for shit. I know how to be myself. But as far as when they come, you tell me to act some shit just to be sad, I just start laughing because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I would try it just to see, but I don't feel that's not my league, and I know I know myself, you know. Right. So I feel like acting is just wouldn't work right. But I tried to think of I try everything, and if it doesn't work out, I didn't fail because I tried that shit. It just wasn't my niche, you know what I'm saying? So. Right. Singing is my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Maybe being a public speaker or some shit, you know, that's what I want to do.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
What got you started singing?
singing was a way and like doing all kind of, you know, me and my little sister thought we were going to be stars, honey, at a young age. We like wrote raps and I wrote songs. I started like singing at like maybe 13, as early as I can remember, writing my own songs. But I wasn't ready because I was so, I was really, really shy, severely freaking shy. Like, I was stage fright and everything. Like, in church, I would be behind people singing, like really actually be behind people hiding, singing in church.
How did you overcome
And then like, and another thing was before I got braces, I had crooked teeth, so I was not about to get on nobody, nothing they be singing, no kind of songs, honey. I'm not doing that on no TV or nothing, honey. So it's just like, I guess with time, and when time and just keep singing and just working on myself, that's what made me come out, because I didn't have self-esteem, I didn't have any of that. So like me just going through life and dealing with shit and learn how to stand up for myself, and you know, the braces too to help my confidence. You know, you have a flaw and you fix it, you be coming out the steam, honey. And so, when I moved to Louisiana in 2006, I started my channel and my YouTube channel in 2012. But in 2000, like maybe right before I started my YouTube channel, I discovered my voice when I moved down here in the shower. I was singing like, I was singing, but it wasn't my voice. I was singing like everybody wanted me to sing. So I finally just started singing one day and recorded myself and listened like, who the hell is that person? And I felt comfortable, and I'm like, that's me. And then that's when I just like I'm about to go for it, and just came out the scenes, honey. Right. And from that point, I never stopped, I never looked back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You're originally from Chicago, right?
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois, baby. Born and raised, baby.
Same here. And see, I'm.
You like the Mardi Gras down there? You enjoying yourself with the Mardi Gras parades and stuff?
You know, like me, I get bored with them quick. Like, I start doing some shit and then I'm like, okay, a couple times and I'm bored. Like, throwing them, I don't want no more beads. I got enough beads. I go to the store and buy my own beads. So like, I'm just a different type of female. Like, I just don't like all that. Like, I'll be out there for a minute, I just walk away. Like, I'm an inside person, so I'd rather stay inside. You hardly ever see me anywhere because I'm always inside my house. I'm just like a homebody. But I go out there to Mardi Gras sometimes. You know, I enjoyed it when I first came. I enjoyed it, and now it's just like old to me. Like,
now, what
I don't want to do that.
You feel that Chicago made you who you are today?
I think life made me who I am today. Like, I really don't think Chicago. Like, I think Chicago is more me to be the type of person I was. I started my life there, but I kind of changed the more I moved around because I didn't just live in Chicago. I moved to San Diego, California. Wait, first I moved to Indianapolis, and most of my family moved to Indianapolis, Indiana. And then I stayed there, and then I decided to move to California, which is it was not a good time in California for me. I stayed there in 2 years, and I moved back to Indiana, and then I finally decided, like in 2006, to move to Louisiana. So me going from place to place, dealing with messed up relationships and dealing with people not standing up for myself, it kind of like, all the stuff I went through made me into the person I am today. Right. You know, I don't have any regret. Right. You know, it's a horrible life that I went through, you know, but it made me who I am, a strong person who I am, and I take stuff with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Like, it happened, okay. Let's get it and do it. Let's keep moving and try something else. Like, nothing. I get down like normal, like any other person. I be trying to make people understand it. Like, people see the documentary and they think I'm supposed to just always be happy. Like, stop that. That's bullshit. Like, I'm a person. Like, I don't know what y'all think, but I don't let like stuff bother me for a second because I'm human. I'm not a robot. And, you know, and then I just shake it off and keep moving. But when I like something happens, people start freaking out. Like, oh my God, you're my idol. And I'm like, listen, sweetheart, listen, baby, you have to be your own idol. I appreciate you, but don't look to me for your answers, because shit, I just figured my damn self out. You know what I mean? So I love the people that do that, but like when they go too far with it, it's like sometimes it's nerve wracking to me. Like sometimes people put labels on you. Am I talking too much? Let me know. People tend to put labels on you and get mad at you because you label to something they put on you. I didn't put that label on me. You know what I mean? Like, people put this role model stuff. They say you're a role model. I'm like, no, I'm just a regular chick who went through life and decided to strive to be something more. You know what I mean? To push myself. Now that's fine if you know, I'm inspired. I inspire you. I'm inspired that you're inspiring me, but don't put your label on me and get mad. Like, people say all kind of stuff like, why you cursing? I'm like, this baby. The thing is, like, people, like, just say your documentary. You know, you have yours, right? If you say people don't know you before the documentary, right? Right. You have this whole life before the documentary, but people only check you out from the documentary to now, instead of going backwards to see who you really are. So when I do certain stuff, like I told, like this case with the accent, People like, are you a crazy? I'm like, okay. They don't know who the hell I am because I've been doing this for the longest time. I've always been random. And it's like people want to put labels on you. And I know people, everybody in this world has a person that says that, oh, they want to put this label on you. You're so sweet, you get mad. Oh my God, it's just nerve wracking. It's like, stop it. Like, just let people be who they are. No judgments, right?
Right.
But this world isn't like that. Everybody wants to. The thing about it, people want to judge you. They want to say, like, they don't do the same shit. It's just like, people get caught on videos doing stuff, like, whatever. Like, the reason why you're not being judged for nobody, you may have done it, but you're not on video. Somebody that puts you on blast. And so stop judging in life. Just let people be who they are. We all grown, right?
Right.
It's so annoying. People get so emotional about your life, honey. I don't understand it. Like, honey, just let people be who they are.
Right. So with your album coming, I mean, you want to do an album. What is your dream album? Like, how do you want your album? Do you want the 12 songs on your album? You want to do some covers on some other people's songs on your album? Who do you want to work with on your album?
Okay, so the person I would love to work with on my album, I know that's not right in this time, but it's John Legend. I love John Legend, honey. Like, that's like the main one. Like, I'm kind of weird and different, but I love that. I'd rather be weird than to be born any day. But like, most people like they look up to people. I mean, I think they're cool. Like, I'm not a fan of most people nowadays are. I mean, I think they have wonderful talent, but I just don't worship a person. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, my music, I actually recorded my album. Me and Cootie was already recorded, actually. We went in the studio. I went to Israel for like 10 days. We recorded 13 songs in 10 days.
That is
powerful. So, in 2 days. 3 days. I don't know why I said 10 days. I was there for 10 days. We recorded 13 songs in 3 days. Because Cootie's cool as hell. Cootie's so cool. You know, the studio, like, sometimes I'm my biggest critic. Not like put myself down sometimes, like we all do. But he just like makes it easy. You know, you go with somebody, you find somebody that connects you like that. Never let that shit go.
Right.
I'm sorry if I curse, but I know you can edit that out.
What could we expect from your album?
My album, I think it's like a melting pot of different stuff, like different emotions, different things in my life. You know, I was called it Shawdemption, and that was the name I came with in the beginning. Shawdemption, the redeeming of my soul. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I put everything that like was going through at that time, all the misery, the love, whatever. I was happy. You know, I was kind of depressed at that time. So I put that all out there. But it's like just not all depressing music. It's different music. I don't have a genre, I don't think. I think my genre is kind of like open. So like, I just like, whatever I feel like singing, if it stays in my head, I put it out there. And I like
you answered
come up
one
with
of my
catchy
questions
tunes.
I was going to ask you. I was like, what genre?
Shit.
Before I could get it out, that's good though. I like that. That was awesome.
Because most people ask that, like, what's your genre? I'm like, I don't have a genre. Now, I would say if I could pick my own rock blues, I would say that's my genre. Because like when I get on the stage, you see this black girl. You know, I'm 40, but people think I'm younger. And you see this black girl with this, like, you know, this fire red hair. And you expect me to get, most time I'm in Louisiana, people think I'm a rapper. So when I get on the stage and I start singing, you know, some stuff they're not used to, it's kind of like, they don't know what to, some people like, oh, most people like it, but some people are weird. You know, rappers, they're used to rappers. And people, if you don't open your mind to different kinds of music, you're not going to understand anybody that's like me or somebody else, you know. Like, I don't just listen to rap. I don't just listen to hip hop. I listen to Bee Gees, Cat Stevens, Elton John, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hall and Oates, Seals and Cross, like, I love all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not just because, and the thing is, like, just because I'm a black woman does not mean I have to listen to all black music. You know, I don't think we should limit ourselves like that. Like, music is music. Music doesn't have, to me, it doesn't have any color or anything. It's just music. You know what I mean? It feeds your soul. So my genre's open. But down here it's kind of weird because people don't really know what to do with me. You know? You hear my songs, you want better. Like, if you hear my song, you won't think that was the same person. Most people look at me like, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? But I like that. It's like, I want you to guess, like, oh, she about to get up her raps and stuff. And I come singing, ooh, ooh. You know, you're like, what the hell's going on? You know, so I love that.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all have an open genre, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, honey.
When I was younger, I listened to all type of music too. You know, Bee Gees, just like you said. You know, Stevie Nicks. You know what I'm saying? I loved all.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I used to listen to all that when I was young. And Hall and Oates. You know what I mean? I love that one.
Yes.
And people
It
look at me like, what
expands
are
your
you
mind.
listening to? And I was like, this is some good music. You know what I mean? I don't have to listen to Two
Yeah.
Live Crew. You know what I mean? I'm
I
46.
know.
You know?
Okay, you got 6 years old. You know what I mean? It's like, people, like, I don't know, it's like people, and nowadays people are embarrassed to be different. I don't know, it's like everybody wants to follow this one way most of the time. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're black, you have to, if you're white, I don't think so. Like, I just think, like, open your mind, like, before you just automatically say, I don't want to hear that, try to see what it's saying. Because most of the music nowadays is not saying anything. It's not saying, it's not really, to me, like, honestly, like, the music nowadays, the rap and stuff, what do they say? Sometimes they're not even saying words. It's like,
It don't have no
I want to, like,
substance.
it doesn't. It's like, I want to drink some, let's drink some pop bottles. Everybody can't do that, baby. Everybody can't ride in the car. Most of the time, you can't even ride in the car because when you're done with the video, it's going back to where to go to. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, I don't want to knock nobody for being who they are. That's what, like, following trend. That's why, like, record labels and shit scare the hell out of me. Because I feel like fame is a hard thing. Like, people want fame, but you got to think about what fame comes with. Like when you come up there in this thing, you start climbing, it's like you belong to the world now. It's like you're not allowed. Like I said, right now I have an argument, it's like normal. You have an argument, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? With your girlfriend, I'll have a fight with my boyfriend, it's normal. But it's like as soon as you start to climb, you have an argument with somebody, it becomes, oh my God, you shouldn't argue, you shouldn't get angry, you shouldn't curse somebody out, you shouldn't, because you're not human anymore. You belong to the world, you're a thing, and that scares the shit out of me. When I tell you that, I don't want that, baby. Just let me be me. I bleed, honey, like red blood, like everybody else. I have problems, and
What is the goal for your documentary and your album?
I just want, like, the goal for my document, I just want people, like, people say they're inspired by it. I love that it keeps inspiring people, and I hope it keeps inspiring people and keep, making people go for stuff that they, some people tell me, like, they brought out music, they started writing again. I think that's a beautiful thing. So I wanted to keep inspired and go as far as it's going to go. I don't put any time limit or any expectations or anything. I just go with life. So, like, my music, I just want to keep singing and reaching people, and I love singing. Just get on the stage. The stage is my home. The microphone, it was born in my hand. So, like, I really don't, in this lifetime, I live in moments. I let the moment go, and that's how I get through life so effortlessly, I would say, like, without really too many problems or worries. Because, like, if you go through life, like, worrying about every damn thing, I mean, I do worry about some stuff, don't get me wrong, but I figure, like, it's life, and if shit hits you, just keep moving. But life is not going to be always one straight way. You're going to be on a damn roller coaster for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Even people that have money, they go through problems. So just like, in this lifetime, if something doesn't work, don't worry yourself. If you can't change something, that's how we drive ourselves crazy. Like, I'm not going to say, oh my God, what if it don't make sales? And I went through that. Because I had people tell me, like, I'm headed for failure. I had people tell me to stop, sit down and wait for the music, you ain't ready because you need to do this. People come with all this stuff. Meanwhile, you're in the same place I'm in, working at the, I don't get that. It's like, you had to tell me I'm headed for failure, but, like, we're in the same empty club. So where are you headed? You know what I'm saying? Like, you at the same place I'm at. But, it's like people.
How was your experience being over in Israel? Did you like it?
Wow. It was, Jesus. It was surreal because I never had a passport. Like, I never even thought, like, I always said I wanted to go somewhere. The most of the place I wanted to go, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've always said I wanted to go. I want to travel. I've always thought this is our thing. I want to do something, but I never, like, thought it could happen. And, you see, like, you see movies and we all see stuff on TV and people going, you like, wow, it happens. Does it really happen in life? And then for that shit to happen to me, I'm just like, wait a minute now, what's going on here? I was so in awe. I was just sitting in my hotel room looking around like, I was on a balcony. You see a balcony? I'm on a balcony like 5 o'clock in the morning. Israel said, these are the streets of Israel. And Israel, when they look, they laugh because it's like nobody was on the street, but I was excited about it. Like,
were you nervous?
No, I wasn't. And that's the thing. Like, most people ask me, I'm not nervous when it comes to singing. It's weird. It's like, because I know how to sing. I know my song. I love doing it. So it's like if you waste yourself with being nervous, you want to enjoy the moment. So if you like the nerves so bad, just relax. It's you singing. And the thing is, like, in music, like, some music, people mess up and shit. It's normal. If you go on trying to be, like, robotic and shit and worry about every little thing, you're going to miss every freaking moment. and I relaxed my mind, and I didn't worry about anything. I just enjoyed everything. It was a beautiful experience. To be dolled up, to be put on, they had me look like, they had me look like Lestat. Lestat, you know what I'm talking about? Vampire, the vampire thing?
Yeah.
But it was cool. I was gothic. I like gothic. You know what I'm saying? And I was dressed up, and it's to see everything. And most of the time, I was excited about behind the scenes. Like, all it took we only did one song. I mean, it was a Google presentation with a musical guest, but it was a lot of stuff to prepare for one song. It was so much stuff they did behind the scenes, and they were moving around. I was moving. I was just sitting still. It was like I was in slow motion. Everybody was in fast motion. I enjoyed the shit out of it. It was something I'll never forget. And I've been to Israel 5 more times since then.
Wow.
So altogether, I've been to Israel 6 times. Yeah, it's dope.
Do you think Buddy liked you to the point, like, did you think the relationship was going to brew out of that? Because I was like, man, maybe they're going to get together. Yeah.
No. No, that's what most people think that. It's a platonic love between us. It's a mutual respect between us. Like, I admire him, he admires me.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so, like, and that's what, like, I, like, with all of them, like, like, people say they changed my life, but they have no idea I changed their life, too. Because, like, when they came into my life, I didn't know, like, me being abused and stuff, I never had positive role models, male role models in my life, no matter if they're black or white. I never had any positive male figures. Most of the male figures I had were hurting me, so I didn't understand. So when I started to, like, be around them, they opened me up to be more. I was, people don't know this, but when I was going through the document, I was still depressed. I was still going through my thing. People didn't know the inside struggle I had. Yeah.
I could tell because I've been through it myself. You know what I mean? I still go through stuff now, but I can tell.
Yeah, we all do. Like, it's like, that depression doesn't go away. Like, it stays. It may, you handle it more. You're able to manage it better because you become stronger in life. But they gave me something. They gave me platonic love, and like I have, like, Cootie's my brother. He has a wonderful girlfriend. I love her to death, and we never. It never was that. Like, most people say somebody say you should have stayed this when he had love you. I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like, people see it, they assume it's that way, but it's not. You have to look deeper than that. There was a mutual respect and a mutual love and love for music between us. And Idol, the director, he's like, well, I call him Papa Bear. Like, they're family. That's my people. Like, I'm very protective of them. They're family. They look out for me. If I go anywhere, they make sure I get paid. They make sure I'm okay. They make sure if you don't want to do it, don't do it. They're very, very, very wonderful, and I love them so much. And I know it's when I came into their life, they were like really me. I'm always on taking pictures and stuff, and they wasn't like that. And I made them dance and stuff on camera. Like, I kind of opened them up a little bit and opened me up. So we gave something to each other. So, yeah, so people I'm like, no, ma'am, y'all. Why y'all want us to love each other? We love each other platonically, honey. Yes, none of that. No, ma'am, girl. No, ma'am. Yes, no, ma'am.
So what kind of words of wisdom would you give to aspiring people just trying to achieve their goals, either in singing, dancing, acting, or whatever they're trying to achieve in life? What words of wisdom would you give those aspiring people?
I would tell them to keep going. Like, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have 1,000 doors closed in your face. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be one door that's gonna open, and when it cracks, don't push it. Kick that motherfucker in. You hear what I'm saying?
Right.
You only get one chance sometimes, so take that. And no matter how small the opportunity is, as long as it doesn't mess with your integrity and your dignity. If you feel like it's doing that, do not take it. But no matter how small it is, when I started this documentary, I thought this was gonna be on YouTube. We had no idea it was going to go into this whole thing. It was going to inspire people. It's going to be all over the world. None of us knew that. We went into it just going for it. And this lifetime, a lot of people are going to tell you a lot of stuff in your life, but you have to be looking out for yourself, and you have to know you can do it. And if it doesn't work out, sometimes you go home and wash clothes. Like in a documentary, I did that. But don't give up. If it doesn't work, you try it. And maybe it's not your niche. And I always tell people that, like, people say, if you try to do something, you fail. To me, you didn't fail because you tried it. There are many people out here that never try anything. Those are the people that are failing. You're not failing. You just haven't found your niche. So don't give up. Rock freaking sauce and keep moving, darling. And when you fall, get up, dust yourself off, and keep moving.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Keep going.
That's what I'm
saying.
Now I'm record it.
Now we have a few second break.
what's up, my people? It's your girl, Princess Shaw, Rockstar God. I want to give a shout out to the Dino Will Show. Thank you, Dino, for wanting to interview me. You rock sauce. Y'all need to check out his documentary, too, along with presenting Princess Shaw. Check out his documentary, what is it, When the Bell Rings?
Yep.
All right, I got it on the first time. Well, I'm using that good at this, but yeah, thank you, darling. Oh, look, I want to tell your people, you check out Presenting Princess Shaw, and also you can check me out on Instagram. My handle is _princess_Shaw. You can check me out on Facebook. My artist page is Princess Shaw. Twitter, Princess_Shaw. And I also have a YouTube channel, Princess freaking Shaw. Check me out, leave comments, and I'll respond. Oh, I love you. Rock sauce, babe.
Thank you.
And check out a blooper of the Dino Wells Show. The blooper of the intro of the Dino Wells Show. Very hilarious.
You are too, thank God.
She's an internet sensation. She's been over to Jerusalem. Israel, I mean. No, that's the same place. They in the same damn place.
But, yeah.
You know I'm crazy. It's in the same damn place.
You good, baby. But it's like to them it's like different too. You know what I mean? So you good.
So at least I can edit that out.
But it's cool. Music ain't. You know what I mean? You want to.
This is the Dino Wells Show. Brought to you by Dino Wells. Special guest, Princess Shaw. Be on the lookout for the up-and-coming guests on the Dino Wells Show. The Dino Wells Show will go on a mid-season hiatus and will return back with guests hopefully Willie Mack, Lord E, Trish Jackson, and we're going to look to get President Donald Trump, hopefully.